this situation with this situation with with Tubaba innocent. The fact that his name is innocent and he's not innocent is mad. But sis, I don't get it, right? You want people to stop listening to the blogs. The problem is we're gonna listen to the blogs. I'm gonna ask questions. Okay, you know what I mean? Like if my boy is in the blogs and they're telling me that his girl got pregnant, oh sorry, or let me say that he, told me that he slept with another girl and that girl's pregnant and da 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 da. I'm gonna go to my boy, brother. What's going on, bro? I'm hearing things in the blogs. Is it true? Let me know. I'm gonna definitely ask. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna ask. I'm gonna make sure if I don't know myself. Okay. Now here's the thing. Okay, Annie is being delusional, and I understand why. Because, like I said, she dated this man when she was 16. Now, remember what I remember. Apparently, he had kids before they got married, so he did cheat, but it was before they got married. Okay, before they got married. So, in that particular case, when they got married, okay, when they got married, unfortunately, all right, quote unquote, he ain't cheated in a sense, right? But the reality of the situation is before they got married, he had 2 baby mothers, okay, who he's fathered 5 kids for. Okay, all right, but she got with him when she was 15, 16. Okay, all right. Tyra's making some good points there too. Why would she leave town if that was the case? We'll talk about that as well. Okay, so the reality is, sis Annie, we need you to come out of this delusion because you're making it as if people are crazy for questioning what they're seeing in the blogs when even your behavior is changing. So sis, you can't expect us not to listen to the blogs. You can't expect people are making up stuff in the blog. Are they? Are they really? Because I don't want to hear that there is a baby. I don't want to hear there's a baby. Actually, there is a baby on the way. Like you know what I'm saying to you, right? Sis, it's okay. Even if you want to stay with him, but let's not pretend. Even if you want to stay with him, let's not pretend we don't know Wagwan for ourselves. Okay? Let's not pretend, right? Even if you're going to stay with him, because you got kids, you got your own money, but just because you want to stay with it, it's comfortable. I get it, but don't lie to yourself because that's how you end up in deeper hurt. That's how you end up like Derek Jackson's wife, right? When you start lying to yourself and pretending as if this thing's not hurting you, it's hurting you. Okay, and when people are seeing it, you're trying to make it all perfect. You're trying to cover it up. You're trying to make it say, why is everyone talking about my relationship? Well, because your relationship, you have 11.7 million followers. Your relationship has now become part of the conversation, Dave. Okay?
Rumors that your husband pregnanted somebody. For Christ's sake, you guys give this man a break because this is fake. Innocent and I were even laughing about the fake news on the blogs. I'm still not. Oh my God, I'm still not talking to you. We're still not talking. See, I shouldn't have called you. You guys, oh my God.
When people do this, when people do that that sarcasm, you know that something's not right when they do sarcasm. When they start doing the whole, I shouldn't even be talking to you, of course, because we're not even together anymore. That's when I start knowing that something's wrong. Hey. It's getting worse. Yeah, it's getting worse. There's something not right. At that point, there's something not quite right. Okay? All right. So, for me, at this point, what are you talking about? Do you get what I'm saying to you? That's why at the dinner table, she ran out because you see, she's covering him, but he's not covering her, right? He's not covering her. She's covering him, trying to make him look good because, again, that's what wives we're doing, okay? All right? But he's not doing the same for her. She was disrespected on that table in episode 4. She was disrespected because where he should have covered her and said, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to embarrass my wife and no, instead he came out and embarrassed her. Came and started talking about how men just want to fuck when they want to fuck. And you have issues and you have rumors which are not true flying around. So if the rumors are not true, why is she leaving the table? Because clearly you ain't fucking. Clearly you ain't cheating. So why is she getting stressed? No, let's deep it. Let's actually deep it. Why would I leave the table knowing that this thing is a lie? It's false. It's not true. If you then start talking about how men do this and men do that, well, you're not doing it. So I don't need to get up the table. You're not doing it. Right? That's why they have to ask what they talking about, because they need to make sure. Look, the reality of the situation is, okay, all right, he embarrassed her. Okay. And now we're back in episode 2. The reality is he hasn't covered her, but she's been covering him. Right? Let's go.
I love you. I love us into innocence. My phone beeps again and who they call me? Swanky. Swanky's voice notes.
I don't know exactly what's going on right now, but I definitely need to see you and we need to talk.
Why did she throw the phone away? What's the beef? Why are you throwing the phone away? Why are you so angry that Swanky sent you a voice message saying we need to talk? And this is when I say that when people stay in toxicity too long, you become toxic too. And people don't realize this. They only look at other people as the issue. When you stay in toxicity too long, you become toxic too. Right? You end up collecting toxicity as well. Okay? You end up collecting toxicity as you get me? So in reality, okay, right? In reality, this situation with Annie now is affecting all your other relationships. Man threw the phone away. It's like, babe, why are you throwing the phone away? Phone ain't done nothing to you, baby.
Be bothered with this, please. I'm dealing with real life issues. Come on. If you are my friend, why are you even on the blogs? Stop. Just stop. Give my marriage a break. Because you guys are busy hoping or praying that something is wrong with my marriage. And you just want me to tell you, oh, innocent messed up.
Why do we want you to tell us that innocent messed up? What land you living in, sis? Okay? What land? Why do we want you to tell us that innocent messed up? The blogs have already brought that information to us months ago. Okay? So when he's saying I want to see you, whatever, okay, maybe he's seeing you, and maybe maybe he's thinking, you're gonna tell the truth and release information and yaga 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 yaga. You get what I'm saying to you? Oh, that's right. Leave my phone there, right? But the message didn't sound like it was even asking about the blogs per se. Okay, you know what I mean? Now, of course, I do think that Swanky, the Swanky might have been a little bit more fake about it. But the reality is he's friends with both Tababa and her, right? So yes, he was probably using it as a double, as a pivot to try and get his conversation about what beef they have, and also at the same time to find out how she's doing. Do you know what I mean? Like it's two killing